Agnosticism deals with knowledge. Theism deals with belief. I believe in no gods, but I don't know there are no gods. Agnostic atheist. If you believe there is a God, but you don't know for certain there is one, you are an agnostic theist. The only intellectually honest position is one where you can admit that new evidence may arise to support a different position. So, all people should be agnostic in some way. Also, could you answer my question about flipping this back on you? You mean being agnostic? I flirted with agnosticism, but could never be an atheist. You are misunderstanding terms. Agnosticism and atheism are independent, much like how you can be a liberal Republican or a conservative Democrat. You can be conservative Democrat. You can be agnostic atheist, agnostic atheist, agnostic theist, or agnostic theist. Secondly, no. Earlier, I was stating that we do not have strong enough evidence in any direction to conclude that we have an answer to the question of how life began, yet you are claiming that God is. Can you supply evidence for this, or his existence either? I told you I told you before what my existence is, what my evidence is. That because we have time and energy, we have God. Now, what kind of God, personal and impersonal, hey, I feel that depends. When there's no one that can prove it, other than saying just that. I'll make it easy for you. I asked this question before, and I'll ask it again. What kind of evidence would you need in order for you to believe in a God? I'm not sure how to answer that as any kind of sound, logical, verifiable evidence that would prove a God's existence would be acceptable to me. I don't accept personal anecdote because that can hardly account as evidence. Something that can be tested, measured, understood. This is... is the overall answer. For A, the prophecy of the Bible about a reconstituted Israel has not only been fulfilled, but its effects have been fulfilled as well. How did the Bible predict the Holocaust? Allowing enough sympathy for Jews to put them in the middle of Dar al-Islam to create the world-threatening friction prophesied in the Bible. As for B, I wouldn't say it was accurate with modern science. After all, the Bible seems to predict an increase in unbelief before the end. As for the last, then he said, as for why I would think God, quote, God started life, unquote, because to me God is life. Oh, excuse me, he was reading, I was reading, these are my words. I say, as for why I would think, quote, God started life, unquote, because to me God is life, and life is God. I feel that wherever God is, life of some kind will probably be near. And the Bible infers that God is everywhere. To me, the very atoms and beyond are a type of life. No God, no atoms, no time. Atheists would probably call it dark matter, of course. A, the Bible said that there would be a Holocaust. Oh, you say the Bible said that there would be a Holocaust and that the Israelite nation would reform. Is it really so specific? Can I get a verse number? I tried Googling for it and couldn't find it. And could this prophecy not be helping along by those who think this could bring on the end of days, Zionists? B, quote, I feel that the Bible, quote, is not evidence. How do you believe those things without it being proven? Also, dark matter is gravitational unknown, nothing else. It doesn't say it doesn't say, quote, the Jews will be in a Holocaust first. It says things like, in those days and at that time, the children of Israel shall come. When talking about the time the nations are gathered against Babylon in Jeremiah 15:51. Also in Jeremiah's prophecy concerning Babylon, it says, quote, and the iniquity of Israel shall be sought for, and it shall not be found. That has been fulfilled thanks to Islam's view of Israel today. Muslims are always looking for Israeli evil. Jesus spoke of Jerusalem being a cup of trembling, I quote, put that into your web browser. Daniel talked about the time where the land will be divided for gain. Israel is to be divided into two states, but it won't bring peace. Psalm 83 talks about those who will try to cut off Israel from being a nation. Quote, that the name of Israel shall be heard no more in remembrance. Instead of a Holocaust, Jeremiah talks of Jews being persecuted by those who think it's deserved. Type into your web browser, quote, they have sinned against their Lord, even the hope of their fathers. Type the stuff in quotes into your web browser, and it should take you to those places in the Bible. There is far more than that if you want, but that's